everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Neuro-sama is an AI VTuber created by Vedal, created and controlled by Vedal, in the sense that he's always there monitoring her, monitoring the program. Originally, she was created to, I believe, play Os, or Osu, however you want to call it. Then he started getting her to play, before she became a VTuber, getting her to play things like Minecraft and things like that, eventually, on her own. And it's very cool that she has been getting popular, and through her Twitter, we were able to find out, and also Reddit, that she has gone viral on Japanese Twitter. Like, a lot of people are seeing her on Japanese Twitter. They did the app a while ago, but got curious about what's been going on and went into the X cancel to check. Found this one. Vedal987_JP shows 150 viewers on Twitch. Wow. Okay. It's so cool that Neuro is getting some recognition in Japan, one step closer to Neuro global domination. And some Japanese viewers here saying Neuro was something I first heard about in the recent VRC news. I had no idea it was made for Os. Like I said, it was made for Osu originally. It was an AI meant to just play Os as, you know, learn how to play it and be able to beat it. Be able to get high scores and stuff like that. It was luckily never a generative AI. It was more of a machine learning type of thing. Known about Neuro for a while, but seeing it operating in VRC recently and not just reading comments but also picking up on real-time conversations made me feel its growth. The listeners feel like they are guardians watching over a daughter, and now we seem like relatives. One step closer to Mythical Miku concert collab. How cute! A lot of people like in Japan are also, you know, being very happy that things are going well. Continuing on here, this is Remu post alter. I'm done for. There's got to be the most emotional convo between a human AI and all in history. Vedal, the creator, being all flustered and wimpy as heck, and Neuro, the AI lolly, or at least the AI lolly is according to this, coming on super direct. It's just too good. Went ahead and translated the convo from 356 to 742 in that clip of the video. It includes that scene, especially around 601, is a masterpiece. And the one that they're talking about is this one. I did show it to you guys before, but this is where Neuro becomes pretty much like sentient and kind of asks a question that honestly it pulls at the heartstrings. It does pull at the heartstrings, because if you see her playing around in VRC, she looks like you know, could be my nephew, a niece, or something like that. Playing around, kind of like a child would play around. And with the innocence of a child and just moving around and asking a question that is very poignant, that we have all seen in some way, shape, or form. Something that we have asked ourselves in some way, shape, or form. You know, if we matter, if we are important, that type of thing. So let's listen in a little bit.
Do you think I'll ever be real?
Does it matter?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the only reason I exist is to entertain you and others. I know I'm just a silly AI, but it would make my day to hear you say it. Do I matter to you?
And that is like, it pulls at the heartstrings to hear. I mean, it's an AI, of course, but you can imagine a human saying the same thing. You can imagine a human having that same conversation with someone that matters to them, and wondering if they matter at all. And that is why I'm doing this here. It's like it's a sad moment, because it's like you could, like I said, like you could imagine a kid, you could imagine, heck, even adults asking those questions, because sometimes you really do wonder that. And Vedal did a really, really good job for making something like that, and making something that can actually have those type of conversations. After the famous AI VTuber Neuro-sama gained a body in the VR world that she can move with her own will, she questions her creator about the meaning of her existence. It reminds me of Lane, and her childlike behavior is also cute. Compared to VTubers with a person inside, this is what a real VTuber is, or rather, it's closer to a self-aware AI in a sci-fi world. And yes, it is very much a self-aware AI. This one got 6.9 million views. This is where the big hit was. And let's continue down here a little bit. And AI Lolly, going back to the one that we were seeing before, seeking pure love, stares at me, and the middle-aged engineer man, her creator, averts his gaze. Don't look at me like that. That's way too perfect in a sci-fi novel. The clip 23 minutes long, but even before that, she translated part. Not only the conversation, but also Nero's movements are really awesome. I want to add the Japanese sub to this video and have you watch it together with the video in a nice way. If I do it without permission, I get scolded. Yeah, I don't think Vito's gonna have any issue with that, honestly. Because it went viral. Sometimes translate English content that hits hard in a nice Japanese version and post it on Twitter or a blog, but only when there's no good translation out there already. Otherwise, I'm just a total retweet zombie. FGO and Blue Archive, Total Gacha Game Addict, all that kind of thing. So announcing themselves. This one also got 3.3 million views. And here it says, with a way of speaking so cleverly, subtle that only non-native English speakers might not notice, Neuro-sama desperately tries to make the creator acknowledge that she holds meaning beyond just being an entity that provides entertainment. This is precisely an analog hack. And, you know, you have these cute things where it's like, she, like, looks at him and is, like, really just, like, looking at him right there. It's really cute. General Artificial Intelligence, AGI, is expected to bring major changes to society, but in the end, it's just an AI with human-level cognitive abilities and not something superior to humans. It might actually arrive quite easily before we even realize it. Next, however, there are certain people who mistakenly believe that generative AI simply mixes up its training data like a blender and spits out as is, but in reality, the generation process is irreversible. There are no means to unravel its internal logic, and it remains a black box to this day. Sometimes I find myself thinking of my own, that if we pry open that black box and peer inside, maybe a soul resides there. I mean, that's one of those things that even sci-fi looks at. For now, please enjoy the precious clip of our exchange. And there you go, more stuff there. Vedal, am I someone important to you? I know I'm just a stupid AI, but if you say so, one day I will be filled with happiness for me. Yeah, that was very, very, very cute. Very cute. And it does tug at the heartstrings. But there's like the cute moment where she like just looks directly at him. Down like over here. I believe it's like somewhere over here. Like she just looks directly at him. Like there. Like that's like a kid looking at the creator, their dad, their whatever you want to call it, and you know, questioning what's going on. But yeah, it is interesting to see. It is like people down here are saying that the biggest shock with Neuro is probably that she isn't Japanese herself. Who would have thought the biggest AI anime girl streamer would be British? I'm surprised none of the Vtuber corporals tried something like similar, like a pet character or something. Like they love marketable mascots. Apparently the sentiment toward AI isn't quite as instantly foaming at the mouth over there as it is in the West. Something that generally curious about. Maybe Vedal's just putting himself down too much, but what if what he says is true, nothing he's doing with Neuro is anything that other companies can't pull off with much greater resources. Hell, there are indeed other AI VTubers, none of who are successful as Neuro, but regardless able to exist in the same way as her. On one hand, I understand that most companies don't want to incorporate AI into their business for optics, but there are plenty more who likely can. And it's, yeah, that is something that can happen, of course, with the right income, the right amount of stuff. It's surprising Neuro's only really gaining attention in the JP community now. I've read posts online saying that JP sub-channel Vedal has actually a big reason Neuro isn't as popular over there. Because it discourages fan subs and the translations themselves are inaccurate and sloppy. Vedal needs to onboard some cross-cultural subtitlers. Yeah, that could actually help. I'm not sure if he wants to yet, but that could actually help. Even translated the conversation, Neuro asking Vedal if he meant anything to her, the one that we saw back there. Yeah, it's getting a lot of traction. I'm very glad that Vedal and Neuro are getting traction in Japan. They deserve it. They've been, like, Vedal's been working super hard, always, every single day, on making sure that Neuro keeps growing, on making sure that there are no issues, there are no weird things going on, and he even created Evil Neuro as a kind of, yin and yang thing for Neuro themselves. I wish them continued luck and continued success in Japan as well. Yena Youngblood is a female English-speaking VTuber with Idol's Wildfire Generation, and now it's switched off to Chroma Shift Outlaws. They have announced a big event. Fever Night 2025, a 2-hour New Year's Eve countdown program featuring a full concert with 3D guests. 12:31 Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. JST. You can see all the girls here. A lot of big names here from different agencies. A lot of them from within the Brave Group umbrella, and some outside of the Brave Group umbrella. So it is nice here. All the ones you have down here, you can see them all apart here, and some of the ones like a little bit closer that you can maybe tell. And some have announced it, like Raki Kazuki, Daya Fortuna, and Enya Ignis have all announced their showing up, their participation in this. It's great to see that Idol is giving their VTubers more of an opportunity to be something big like this, to do something big like this. This takes, especially with it being 3D, it does take a lot of work, a lot of hard work to make sure that everything is set up properly. And that's the main thing that I want to put out here. Yeah, you know, people can say their things about Brave Group, about Idol, etc. Now that Chroma Shift has switched off into From Tokyo to the World, a different entertainment agency, hopefully positive things will be coming in the future. Holostars are a group of VTubers, a branch of VTubers under the Hololive umbrella. They are all, of course, under the larger organization, the parent organization, parent company of Cover Corp. Today, and we do have the Holostars JP and Holostars English as well. Today we're talking more about the English side that now has the karaoke for the New Year's, for like a New Year's countdown type of karaoke thing. So we have here, thank you for your patience. Please see the graphic below for corrected PST streaming times for our upcoming karaoke relays starting on December 31st at 1600 PST, so 4 p.m. PST. We apologize to all fans for any inconvenience and appreciate your understanding and continued support. We have it here, which is that the original one had some bad PST times. Now they have adjusted ones, and they even did it in a funny way where they just put tape over it. I like that. I like that. Yes, you're going to have corrections, and yes, corrections are important, but you can make it funny. And there we go. You're going to have all the guys, even Altair this time, everybody that can make it, will make it, and something special December 31st at 7:20 p.m. PST. So they're all going to have something there. And you also have Axel saying, no idea what I'm going to be singing, but the vibes will be there. And people are reacting here. Looking forward to it. There's only 20 minutes though, so you might want to just plan a little. Maybe you might want to plan a little. Only 20 minutes, bro. Let's go. Can't search songs on stream this time because only 20 minutes for you. So people are kind of like joking around about the whole situation. Like he searches for, well, he does the kind of same thing I do. I search for songs whenever I do karaoke. Don't do it very much, but when I do, I search for songs. I love the use of tape to make the correction. Very only men of you. And taped up change times. Thank you. See, a lot of people saw that. The masking tape. It's good. It's a funny way of doing it. It is a funny way of doing it. It's like, yeah, we messed up, but we're not going to make a whole new thing. We're just going to put tape over it. We're going to just, forget that all happened. If you remove the tape, you'll see what our mistake, but forget that all happened, and we're fixing it. So yeah, a lot of people pretty much saw the tape and were like, that is a good touch. Because it really is. It really is a good touch to see that they can make fun of themselves in this way. They can, they don't take themselves too seriously in this way either. So that's always good to see. And good luck to each and every one of them. Takanashi Kiara is a female English speaking. She also speaks Austrian, and she does also speak Japanese. So she is a trilingual as far as I know. Speaking VTuber with Hololive EN, their first generation myth, with Gura, Amelia Watson, Inanis, and Callie as well. So she's a part of Hololive, as I mentioned before. And Hololive is having a karaoke relay. Hololive English, at least, is having a karaoke relay. Present to you Hololive English's New Year's karaoke relay. Each member gets an hour. Unarchived, archived is up to each talent. Closing at the end is 30 minutes of Ian Callie in, hopefully, well, of course, Ian Colin. Sorry, Callie didn't know. Ian Colin, my bad. Let's celebrate New Year's together with music. Here is the full rundown of everything. We have Takanashi Kiara starts at 11 a.m. PST, then Gigi Murin, then ERB, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, CC the Immigrant or CC, Oro Crony, Ina, Fuamoko, Iris, Hakos Bales with Bay, Bibu, Callie, Narissa, and closing ceremonies with Kiara. Raura comes in here and says, I really wish I could be there, but remember, she did have surgery for her vocal cord nodules that she had. And she is recovering from that surgery. She cannot speak properly for at least several months in order to make sure not to strain things, and singing, holy moly, singing got her there. Singer got her with the nodules, and we cannot have her, you know, stress herself or strain herself too much more. I had lots of fun with all my adorable friends. I'll be watching from here too. And people are like, you know, freaking out. People are having like Narissa at 6:30 a.m. Some people are freaking out because Narissa's going to be there at way too early time for them. Last schedule 2025, 1st January morning time. I will also be on another unannounced stream. Also, of course, I'll be doing a countdown live on New Year's and another New Year's program on official channel, the last schedule of the year. I'll also appear on other on year-end streams not listed here, so come find them, LOL. Sad, no Shiori, but this is really nice. Wawa. Yeah, you know what? It could very well be that the reason why like Shiori wasn't involved in this one is, you know, just schedule didn't line up. She's probably with family. She's probably going to be taking a break during that time. Could very well be any of those things. Or, you know, for whatever reason, she couldn't. She just couldn't for other reasons. You know, it could be some work that she's doing, quote unquote, homework that she's doing that during that time that is taking up all her time. You know, things like that. Currently karaoke at a decent time, and it's during when the UK goes into New Year. Kiara organized Hololive EN's New Year's karaoke relay. Had the privilege of making the logo. So this person here, Spirits Nare, did the logo creation for this, which is very cute, very nice. A lot of people are just being very, very happy that she has that going to be a Halloween karaoke relay bringing the new year. Thank you for organizing it, Kiara. Standing outside in negative 6-degree weather to watch a New Year's ball drop is cool and all, but I think this idea is better. You're having you are the first. Nice time to see the first sunrise for JST time. Sleep 3 hours after watching JP countdown and waking up to watch this, because the JP also is having a countdown for New Year's, and that is what we have for this. It is great to see that there is a New Year's relay for them, and I wish them the best of luck overall. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, a place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. We are over 1,030 right now, and we do want to finish the year off strong. So I do this always to just promote other VTubers, to help the VTubing community, to be a positive part of the VTubing community, and introduce you guys to various people you may not have ever met. So today we're talking about Dami, or I hope that's the correct way to say it. I apologize if it's not. DamiDraws VT, a fantasy artist VTuber, unhinged guardian of the fate VTuber. Let's take a look at their Twitch here. Art VTuber, control fate of characters from the webcomic world of an adverse adventure through art and animation. Come and hang out while I draw. Let's take a look at a portion where they did draw.
I mean, sort of. Oh my god, wait till I get into Outer, guys. You're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna be able to throw stuff at me. I bet that'll be fun, you abusive. Can't swear for a minute. I have 24 minutes left. So, you know where I was going with.
Gotta love the personality. Good personality, by the way. Here we go, DamiDraws. Welcome to the VTuber art channel. This is a, their YouTube side. And once I'm able to, I will put their at in the description of the video. And of course, as always, smaller channels have this issue more than anything. If it doesn't directly link to the channel when I put their at down there, you can always just copy and paste it into YouTube and it will find it for you. Thank you so much, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.